Hi guys, welcome to a new video. Finally the weather is getting a little bit better. We can go out ride again. It's a little bit colder today, but yeah, you can dress on that, and as long as it's dry, it's always fine. And then you get a little bit of sun out of it, even better. Today I actually wanted to talk about the Suzuki SV650 itself. And the question really is it a learner bike or not? I think there are several people who already talked about it, but I can give you my opinion. I ride the bike every week at least, and yeah, see what I can come up with the thoughts of it. So the question really is it a good first bike or not? I think if you have some experience with motorcycles, or at least ridden one yourself, it can be a very good first bike. It has a couple of features that will help you. Like it's got the low RPM assist, so that means when you let out of clutch, it will give it a little bit more revs, so the engine will stall. So that's a nice feature to have, especially if you're a beginner rider, so you won't let the bike stall at least. Further, it has the engine. It's really predictable. It doesn't have too much power, I think, for a beginner rider. So yeah, you can get in trouble with it, but then you have to try at least. But the engine really is a really good feature for this bike. The nice thing about this bike also is that when you ride it slowly, it's not hard at all. Some bikes don't like being low in the revs, or yeah, get a little bit grumpy about it. But this, it's fine. And even I'm now doing 50 kilometers in fourth, but when I give it a little bit of gas, it still will go. It's not that like it has to search for revs and doesn't want to be low in the revs. But yeah, I'm now doing fourth and 3000 RPMs, and that's fine. Only first gear is a little bit harder to ride, but that's it, I think, with all bikes. First is fine for pulling away, but yeah, that's the only thing you will use first for, in my opinion. This bike is really confident, inspiring in the corners, and I think that's mainly also because of the back wheel. Now most bikes also have a 180 back wheel, even if it's not necessary for it, but for the looks and everything, it looks like a big bike, and people want to see a 180 on the rear tire. But it really doesn't help the handling of the bike. This bike has a 160 on the rear. I've never felt like I needed a 180, or that it will look more aggressive if it had a 180 or something. But when you corner it, it really falls in the corner, and it holds its line really well. That said, it also doesn't have adjustable suspension or something like that. It doesn't have all the electronic features that other bikes will have, but also that makes it maybe a little bit less scary to ride it or something, because you can't change anything about it. You won't have to think about it, because you can do it. So yeah. It's a little bit more simple, and maybe for a beginner rider that's better, because otherwise they would pushing all the buttons when they're riding and change everything on the dash. And you know, I've had bikes that could do that, but after you change it for after a month and you look back on it, you'd never change it. So you put it in sport or street or whatever you call it, and then leave it there, and then it's like you will never have it. So it's not that you will miss it on a bike or something. People now often think that oh, I need a TFT, or I need a quick shifter, or actually you need a quick shifter, but you need fancy electronics or IMU or something like that. But when you ride it like we often do, you won't notice the difference. And sure, it's nice to have, but yeah, I've never missed it on the SV650. And at all, the fancy electronics, it comes with a price. And I also think that because of the price of the SV650, it's a really good beginner bike. Because you can buy a brand new SV650 for, in Holland you will, okay, almost crashed into him. Nice cars. Oh, well. Yeah, the price. In Holland you can buy a brand new SV650 for under 8,000 euros, and I know in Holland that the prices are pretty high compared to other countries. But 8,000 euros, you can buy another bike for that kind of money with the same specs or type of engine in it. It's really good value for your money. And some people would say, oh, your first bike, it's gotta be an old bike because you're gonna drop it, or it's gonna get wrecked, or you know, if you ride it normal, why won't you get a new bike if you can? Another good feature about the bike is the seating position the bike has. The bars, you really ride up, your legs aren't cramped at all or something like that. The only downside about the sitting position is the seat itself. The seat itself is really bad, I think, at least for me. Really after an hour and a half, I will need to stop just to just to be off the bike and get my ass a little bit more comfort. But yeah, for the rest the bike is really comfortable, and the seating position really is a good one. And I also think that's the thing that will inspire you to go riding and make it comfortable, and won't make it be hard or something like that. Really, as a new rider, I think you will need just to get the confidence and just to get the miles or kilometers riding, and then you will get the confidence and know what it is to ride a bike, and get used to the throttle and the speed it goes and the handling and everything like that. You just need the experience about it, and the only way you're gonna gain the experience is by riding the bike. So you just have to do it. Okay, so to conclude about the bike, is it a good beginner bike? I think it really is a good beginner bike. As long as you're a little bit smarter, you can get in trouble with it, but yeah, you have to try at least to get in trouble to get into trouble. So I think that makes it a good beginner bike. Okay guys, that was the video for today. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and then I hope to see you in future videos. Thanks for now, and see you next time. Bye bye.